brothers and sisters, and friends, and I see some enemies. We'd be fooling ourselves if we had an audience this large and didn't realize that there were some enemies present.
Merry Christmas, everybody. What's going on? How you doing out there? Real fast, I want to make a video to talk about some stuff for Christmas, of course, things that's going on. I'm currently on vacation right now, and I've been trying out some live streaming and stuff like that. Different things are going on. Got some t-shirts. So I figured, you know what? If you're anything like me on Christmas, you're probably on social media, probably at the kitchen table, you're in the bathroom, or you're out like doing some last minute running around, preparing for Christmas and everything. And you're probably not supposed to be watching me right now, but you are. And if you did that, shout out to you, because you're just like me. Because, you know, every time I'm away on holiday, or I'm out, or I'm on vacation, I'm on social media more than I would be normally. Because, you know, you have your down moments. And when you have a down moment, you like to check in with the world and see what's going on, right? Like you know, you want to see what's going on in your sub box on YouTube. I do that a lot. You know, I hit my sub box, like, let me see what these fools talking about, these crazy YouTube motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, with that being said, though, yeah, so let me make this video talk about a few things and, you know, chop it up with my peoples, because you my peoples if you watch this. Okay, let's start with the t-shirts real fast. Okay, I got some t-shirts, and I'm gonna give you the backstory, of course, real fast on the t-shirt thing, because everything that I do seems to have a backstory, and it all seems to be coming together to bring me to this point where I'm at now, which is making a YouTube gaming channel, which is weird. So I'm gonna talk about all of this, like YouTube gaming and you know, my gaming history, if you guys don't mind, since it's Christmas. Let's, you know, share with y'all real fast. Okay, so let's start it off by talking about the t-shirts. A couple of friends of mine who I started a t-shirt company with maybe in like 06. Yeah, maybe like 06. I think it's like 06. I could be off by a year or two, going either before or after. But I know it's around 06. We started a t-shirt company, and shout out to my boy Schizo. Schizo is a producer who does a lot of production for Def Jam recording artists, and of course artists that's not on Def Jam, but he's mostly known for working with Dipset and a lot of Def Jam recording artists. The man has a resume. Yeah, and we do have a video posted on here. It's called the Podcast for the Streets. That's like a series where I do live interviews with people who have something related to gaming, and he does have a mixtape out right now. And I'm gonna plug his mixtape for you guys because you might want to check it out. It's a gaming related mixtape. It's called Up, Down, Left, Right, Volume 2. Now, obviously, from the title, you automatically know it's game related, and it is. If you go check out the mixtape, which I'll put in the description, it actually has samples from video games, classic, iconic video game beats that he remade into hip-hop beats, and he rhymed over them, and he got features. I know Charlie Clips from the URL Smack Battles and all that. He's one of the features on his mixtape. He has a few, so I'm not going to get into too much details and chew your ear off. You know, I didn't get paid for this. But anyway, with that being said, he's a good friend of mine, and in the music business, I shot a lot of videos with a lot of established recording artists, and a lot of those connects came from him. And I'm not the type of person that's not going to be saying that. You know, a lot of people don't get the flowers until they're dead, and that means, you know, they can't enjoy them and smell them. So I want to give shout outs to him, because if it wasn't for him, I don't know how far I would have gotten, but I know I wouldn't have gotten as far as I did without his help. So I'm man enough to say, yo, shout out to you, Schizo. Merry Christmas if you're watching this. And just to let you know that I appreciate everything you ever did for me. Now, with that being said, let's talk about what's going on now. What's going on right now is, yeah, so in the process of being around him, Duke the God, which is Cameron's manager and somebody he worked closely with, he made the Stop Snitching t-shirts, and I learned a lot about the business end of the t-shirts, and even down to how to really make them on a you know, professional level from that situation. So I do want to give props to Schizo, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have known about that situation, and I wouldn't have made my t-shirts on a certain level and been able to sell them. So we started making t-shirts, me and some people I know, and what happened is they ended up establishing a business, and they ended up making a t-shirt company that's running to this day in Brooklyn. They have a lot of stores on Fulton Street in Brooklyn. If you see a lot of t-shirt stores on Fulton Street in Brooklyn, it could be theirs. If they do custom anything, it's probably one of the guys I'm talking about. But anyway, with that being said, they surprised me you know, for all of the work that we put in, I had got out of the t-shirt business, me being a man with kids. A lot of y'all don't know I got teenage kids. My son and daughter is teenagers. They're not babies. I'll have grown kids in a couple years. My kids will be running around here talking about they pay taxes and stuff like that in a couple more years, man. So, you know, I'm blessed to see that. And when you get to my age and you get to have those situations, you don't necessarily have time to stick into things, and you know, you gotta work, you gotta provide, you gotta take care of the house. So pretty much anything that wasn't consistent, I had to kind of like either go back to it, come back to it, drop it, and keep a consistent 9-to-5 job and take care of my responsibilities. If you understand anything about that, then you know what I'm saying. So anyway, like I said, this ain't gonna be a real short video because I'm gonna talk to you guys. So you may have to pause this, come back to it, watch it later. But anyway, with that being said, okay, so I learned how to make the t-shirts. I started wholesaling my t-shirts to stores, and the name of the company was called Target Wear. And we didn't put our name on the shirts, but we made like a lot of urban based t-shirts. So, you know, the Stop Snitching t-shirt was pretty much one of the themes for the shirts. And it wasn't nothing about just necessarily breaking the law or anything, but it was just pretty much anything related to urban stuff. So with that being said, it became a big thing, and then like I said, I had to stop. Now, I'm going to talk about gaming and, you know, me as a gamer. I was a gamer all my life, from Nintendo, growing up as a little baby, all the way up until now. I remember my parents was gamers. They had Ataris. So gaming is definitely in my blood, and it didn't start with me. My parents actually played video games. So I grew up in video games, but I grew up in a rough neighborhood. So there was a time when I put the games down, man. You know, I started chasing booty. I got caught up in the street life. You know, I grew up in an area where people gave you a choice. You either get down or you get it done to you, of course. So I wasn't trying to get nothing done to me. So I got a little distracted. I'm not going to get into details about what was going on because that's like bullshit. I don't like talking about the street life because I feel like talking about it, I'm embarrassed. I'm going to keep it real. I'm embarrassed about a lot of the shit I did. And I don't want my kids to do that. And I don't want kids to think that it's cool to grow up in the streets. Because honestly, that was a waste of my time in life. Everything I did ended up putting me back to video games anyway. The only time in my life when I had peace and I didn't have any problems is when I was a hardcore gamer. There was times in my life when I was hardcore at gaming where I would just game. I would get up and I would play my games. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to hang with my friends. And that's unhealthy. It's good that I did because I became well-rounded and cultured. But at the end of the day, I was getting a lot of trouble. And I mean trouble. Like a lot of bad things was happening from going out in the street. And although if I could do it over, I probably would do it over. But I would do it different because I would have knowledge of what to do and what not to do. There's things that I regret and things that I don't. But anyway, with that being said, though, yeah. So being a gamer, man, you know, that's the main topic of this, and the in and outs and how I all 360 back here is what really saved my life, man. And you know, it's Christmas, so I want to say something that I'm thankful for, and you know, I want to, you know, hope that you guys are having a Merry Christmas, and hopefully y'all can share from the story I'm telling you. It's like, you know, having kids, I wasn't able to game like I used to. My kids remind me of me because they play games, but they don't hardly play them as much as I do. It's weird that I play games more than my kids. That is kind of weird, but it is what it is. But they might pick it up later on. My son likes to play. My daughter's not too much into playing. My daughter likes to play basketball on the PS3. The PS4 and Xbox One didn't catch their attention, which is odd because I see people posting videos. If you don't have kids, a lot of kids don't care about the latest consoles and games. They actually don't. They just like to play certain types of games and the games that interest them. They're not into the Mario 3 is out and they're already hearing about Mario 5. They don't care about Mario 5. They'll be playing Mario 1 or 2 and they'll get around to 3 when they get a chance. And then when 5 comes out, maybe they'll mess with it, maybe they won't. That's just how it is nowadays with the kids. So with that being said, yeah, so you know, I am a gamer. I consider myself to be casual now because simply put, I don't have the time. Like, I'll get on a game and I'll try hard. I'll become a super try hard. But at the end of the day, let's keep it real, man. You got dudes on YouTube that spend their whole life playing games. Like, even my live streaming. When I live stream for like an hour or 2 tops. After about 2 hours, I'm kind of done. I need to take a little break, go do something, and come back. You know, I'm a man of many hats, and now I'm about to put on a t-shirt hat. Now, back to the t-shirts real fast. For all you people that gave me a good response to my t-shirts, I want to say thank you. Because when I posted them on social media, I was getting responses, and it surprised me the responses I was getting. So I want to let you guys know that I will be finding a place to sell the T-shirts. Pardon me, I see some guy walking past, and he looked like he was coming up to my car. He's probably going up to the car behind me, and I wanted to see what was going on. But anyway, with that being said, yeah, I don't know, because here's my situation. A lot of places that sell T-shirts, they make the T-shirts for you, and they sell them for you. I already have the T-shirts made up. I have the quantity. I just have to find a way to host it. Now, I would do a .com, but I'm the kind of person, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it all the way. I do have a blog site that I will leave the link in the description. That's a site for people to go to where I could post all of my videos. So that's pretty cool that to have that. So the blog is something I'm working on. Shout out to everybody from the podcast. I'm bringing the podcast back. I had to take a little break because it was inconsistent with the members. And I got a few new people coming to the podcast. And I want to say shout out to Death Row Gaming. That's a cool dude from LA. I believe we met through the most popular and most positive and most realist YouTuber I know, Miss K. Shout out to you, Miss K. This is a special shout out saying Merry Christmas to you if you see this. She is one of the best supporters I've ever seen on YouTube, and it's real. It's not something where, you hear from her and then she disappears for a couple weeks. Nah, I can't front. She be on it with supporting her people. If you mess with her and she mess with you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. She gonna hold you down. And I believe I met a lot of good people through Miss K, actually. So I want to say shout out to her because I didn't see no sucker people in her mix, and I appreciate that about her. It's very rare to find people like that. And like I said, I like to give people the roses while they can still smell them. So Miss K, if you're watching this, shout out to you and Merry Christmas. You're a sweetheart. You're a wonderful, real person. Please stay the way that you are and keep doing what you're doing because I respect that a lot about you. Now let's keep it moving on to the situation with the podcast as well as the T-shirts. I'm looking to probably start another .com. I do know how to do web design. I'm very, very, very familiar with WordPress. It's very easy for me to actually do it, but it costs money. And if I'm going to spend a couple $100s to do the website, register the site and host it, and have everything done, I'm going to want to, have a lot going on. I'm going to want it to be serious. So I'm going to talk to a few of you guys out there, a couple of people from the podcast and stuff, and see if we should do this website thing. And if everybody wants to do it seriously, then I'll make a .com and I'll put the shirts there. If not, then I'll probably just find a way to host and sell these T-shirts because I don't know, man. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to invest my time into a .com unless I'm going to do it all the way because .coms are just as hard to run as YouTube channels. And if I'm going to do a .com, I'm going to do a .com. So that's why I haven't done it yet. Now, as far as the blog, I do have a blog site. Like I said, it's in the description. It's Mega Games, WordPress, jmegagames.blog. Of course, you can check that out as well. That's where all my videos go when I post them. And like I said, I'm going to be looking to post other videos from other people, primarily everybody from the System Update podcast. So like I said, the podcast will be returning as well. Y'all can look forward to that for next year. I will have the podcast. I'm just trying to lock in a good day and time to consecutively do it because like I said, a lot of the members are on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast. So that 3-hour difference kind of fucks with a person when you have, responsibilities because it may be 9 o'clock for me and that's a good time for me to do it, but that's 6 o'clock for them. And at 6 o'clock, people still kind of coming home from work and stuff like that. So, or going to or at work. So it's kind of a confliction. So I got to find a good day and a time for the podcast and it will be back. System Update 101 shirts will be available as well. I also have the PC Master Race series. Those are some shirts that I'm releasing that are getting a lot of responses already. So pretty much I want to tell you about the T-shirts real quick before we go. The T-shirts are custom made and one of one. If you buy the T-shirt, you're probably going to be one of the max 12 people who have it. It's only going to be one running of the shirt. When the shirts run out, that's it for that design. And it is custom handmade. It's not anything where you're getting it from a factory or some place in Thailand or anything like that. These shirts are custom made from the ground up, custom. That's your shirt. So if you get a PC Master Race shirt or you get an Xbox or PS4 shirt, whatever that theme is for that shirt, because every shirt has a different theme, it's custom. So 9 out of 10 times, you'll be the only one with that shirt. So because I already see that the people are having a good response to the shirts on social media, what you may want to do when you get the shirt, or see this shirt, is kind of get your order in quick. Because like I said, I'm not trying to pimp you. I'm only going to make like $2 as a profit of the shirt, because I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing it because I'm trying to get the gaming culture, you know, put my hand on it, put my print on it, as they would say. I want to put my funny ideals out there, because I was pretty good at putting you know, themes on shirts, as far as like, you know, the PC Master Race jokes and the Xbox versus PS4. You know, I do a little play on the console war and stuff like that for shirts, just for laughs and giggles. You know, it's not something where, you know, my channel is a multi-plat channel, so it's not something where I hate Xbox or I hate PS4, I hate PC. It's just like little jokes and it's funny t-shirts. You know how that goes, where people are going to ask you, if you put on one of my shirts, where'd you get that shirt from? Because it's going to be so unique, and I promise you that much about the shirts. So it's going to be a good thing when I do it. So I got to decide if I want to get full-time into it. Because if I get full-time into it, I have to dedicate that time to it. That's why I haven't done it. So when I find a spot, or if you know a place where I could wholesale my shirts, let me know, of course. Or I could sell them online and do the shipping through them, or however that works. Because most places, they'll handle all of that for you, but the problem is they already they print out your shirts. I know the quality I'm giving. I know my shirts. I know everything about the shirt. Now, as far as the quality, of course, it's good quality. You can wash your shirts. You won't have no problems. Nothing like that. You'll wear it and it'll tear. Nothing like that. These are expensive shirts. The price tags for the shirts is looking like they're going to be anywhere between $22 to $25. So that's the deal. So like I said, if I'm charging $25, that means the shirt is $23 to make. If I'm charging $22, the shirt was $20 to make. It'll just be like $2 for me to, you know, charge for the shirt. It's not necessarily to make money. It's just to get back, like, you know, the shirt. Let's say for me to drive there and I pick up a box of shirts. A box of shirts is what? It's $20 per shirt. So let's just say a box of shirts is 12 shirts. So, you know, you do the math right there. Give me an extra $10 off the box. That way it covers my cost of gas. So I'm not going to be getting rich or anything like that. So you guys don't have to worry about me trying to make no money off this. So with that being said, yeah. So the t-shirts are coming. They're going to be custom one-of-a-kind shirts. You're definitely going to enjoy those. Definitely let me know about any experiences you guys have with bad business on t-shirts and good, so we could get that established. And I'm going to see about the .com. The System Update 101 podcast is returning any day now. Keep your eye out for that. As soon as we lock in a day, we're going to do the podcast. It's going to go up. I will be live streaming on YouTube a lot more. I was doing all right on Twitch, and then I stopped. And then when I went back to Twitch, all my followers pretty much, I had about 1,000 and something followers. A couple hundred unfollowed. My channel was because I don't blame them though. It was kind of dead. With that being said though, I'm on YouTube now. I kind of like it a little bit. I just got to get familiar with the chat. I need a moderator. Shout out to MJ. You come a lot, so I might make you the moderator if you don't mind. You gotta let me know, because you're usually there at my stream. I don't get a lot of viewers yet, and I'm not worried about all of that. I just want to stream, but I'm gonna start streaming and get a schedule together. But it'll only be like an hour or two tops when I stream. I just don't got time to sit there like that. But I respect everybody that do that, man. Shout out to you if you sit there like 5 hours a day and you stream, man. I know a lot of people make a lot of money, but, you know, like I said, I'm not doing it for that. I got a backlog of games. I got new games coming out. When I'm doing reviews for games, because I'm doing them before the embargo, as far as like, you know, I'm playing them, I can't stream them. So by the time they come out, I had already beat the game, and it's not worth streaming because then I got to play it over. So it's not genuine. It's like, okay, you're watching. I already know what's going to happen. I play the game. It's not fun. You don't get my reactions and stuff. So that's why I don't do it that much. It's hard for me to find a game and stream it. Some games I'm going to have to just not review them until after they come out, and then I'll stream them that way. So you guys let me know in the comment section. Do you want me to start streaming games new? Because I could do that. You know, I get these games before they come out. I get my hands on them. I'll definitely have them the day of and things of that nature. I definitely don't slack on copping games, so that's not a problem. At the very least, I'll get the game that time that it comes out. That's at the least. So if you want to see me stream these games ahead of time and, you know, do the reviews after, let me know, because those reviews, people have been asking me about the reviews. The reason I don't post as many as I used to is because, it takes a lot of fun out of playing a game when you got to do the review. Then, you know, I got a lot of people who be shitting on me, and that's annoying too, man. It's annoying when people shit on you about being a game reviewer. Every time I turn around, you got these dudes shitting on people who do reviews, and then they turn around and make videos that's almost identical to yours. So it gets annoying, you know, it gets annoying. Like, I don't want to have a thing where I'm looking at certain people funny, because I'm the type of person that, because I grew up in the street, I have a hard time separating certain funny shit that people do from just going up to a motherfucker and just snuffing them. So, you know, it's hard. So I try not to put myself in those categories, because some of these people from time to time, like when I go to E3, you know, I'll see somebody there, and if I have some kind of issue, that's gonna be awkward, because I'm not the kind of person that, if I have an issue, to see you and act like it's cool. I'm the kind of person, if I got an issue, when I see you, we gonna talk about that issue. So that's why, you know, I don't want to put myself in that category where I gotta try and act phony and fake, because I do know how to behave now. I'm not gonna be a wild animal and be like, I got to keep it G real. You know, I'm not gonna be on no crazy shit like that. But at the end of the day, I'm also gonna be like, yo, man, what was that funny style shit you was doing on the tube, dog? You know what I'm saying? Not skin, I mean, you know what I mean? Nah, we stop bugging. But anyway, yeah, it's Christmas, man. This video is already past 20 minutes. If you guys stuck around for that, thank you. Like I said, man, I hope you guys are enjoying your presents, enjoying your family. Lizard Squad look like they chilling and everything. They got DDoSed, or they got supposedly their information confiscated by another hacker, and that's the reason supposedly they're not around. And if that's true, then I mean, that's cool. Let the kids play with their toys. But at the end of the day, man, it don't really matter to me what's going on. But with that being said, I hope you guys are enjoying Christmas. I hope you guys have a happy new year. You will be seeing a lot of gaming content from me popping up throughout the next week, throughout the rest of the week. The Batman DLC, some Uncharted footage probably, some Last of Us. I was on The Last of Us playing. I captured some gameplay, so that'll probably go up. I was getting the rust off, because that's a game that I play a lot and I'm rusty. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that's it, man. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I think I talked you guys head off enough. And for those of you that want to support the t-shirts, thank you. It ain't gonna just be my channel branded t-shirts. It's gonna be themed t-shirts. So like I said, PS4 loyalists, get ready to get you some dope, funny PS4 t-shirts. Xbox loyalists, same for you. PC loyalists, PC Master Race for life. And yeah, man, multi-plat channel, of course, but PC is where it's at for me right now. I'm enjoying a lot of the deals and stuff like that. I'm being very spoiled by PC. So yeah, I'm out of here, guys, man. Let me know what you think about all these topics in the comment section below. Peace. Merry Christmas. Enjoy.